Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am a mom of three sharing my motherhood journey with you. I also give my opinions on different things concerning motherhood, marriage, sometimes on this channel, and that section of my channel is called In My Opinion. So welcome to another episode of In My Opinion. So I'm just going to go straight into it. No small talks, nothing. Let's start the chat. The first one says, good day. I'm 29 years old, married for 4 years. I live abroad and I have two boys, a 3 years old and a 19 months old. My husband is really hands-on, but he's the sole provider. I just do little online jobs, mainly coaching and helping US students complete their degree to get some money. I am 9 weeks pregnant with my third. I really wish to have a girl child, but deep down, I really don't want a baby. I just think it's time to achieve my dreams and ambitions. It's been 3 years after medical school and I am my last exam away from working in the country where we live, but I really want to leave to the US, meaning I need to sit for 3 exams. Don't blame me. The pay is better. I almost called the abortion clinic over the weekend. My husband feels it's my decision. He already knows I won't be happy if I don't work and complete these exams in the coming years. He said he has chosen peace of mind and would rather live happily with me, but that if I decide to keep the baby, he will be really hands-on. My sister thinks I should be happy I get to have my last child before I turn 30. Will I be selfish to abort this baby? Are there moms who have gone through similar situations? I really appreciate the urgent response, as I have only 2 weeks to go through with this. This is really sensitive. For me, the main thing is your husband. If your husband says he is okay with this, whatever any other person is saying doesn't really matter. For me, I feel like the first mistake that you must have made was even telling any other person. This is a personal decision between you and your husband. So it's about you and him. If you were not sure of this baby, I know you might have felt like you wanted to confide in somebody else, but if you were not sure about this baby, to just avoid a lot of the talks, you would have just sat with your husband. He says it's okay, you go ahead and do what you want to do, because some people will be emotional about this. Like your sister is looking at it in her own way, like, oh, you have all your babies before 30 and all that. Yes, that might be a good point, because yeah, it sounds nice, but at this point I feel like what will make you happy is what is important. If you know very well that you would love to finish your exams first before thinking about having a baby, it's good and fine. For me, I feel like education, going to school at a certain age, is not favorable. I don't know about you, but for me, I feel like when you have, especially when you leave the school and then you stay for long before going back, it is kind of difficult. So I'd rather you just finish your education first, and then you already have 2 kids. You finish your education first, and then you can think of having a third baby. But I'll tell you as well to not to wait too long, because for me, babies in your 30s, like your late 30s, not your friend. You would feel so exhausted. I have not experienced it personally, but I have a lot of friends who have had babies after they're 35, and it is usually not easy, especially when they had babies when they were younger and then they took a while before having another baby. It's usually not easy. So you should just put all this into consideration. I feel like what matters most is the fact that your husband is in support. Your husband wants you happy. Your husband knows that this is not what is going to make you happy at this moment, okay? When it comes to abortion, I know it's a sensitive topic. People have different things. Some people tell you that the baby is a human. Some people tell you that it's still a fetus, it's not a human, and all that. I'm not going into all that. I'm just saying what I think. So you people should come and say what you think here politely. Any dragging, I drag you to. The next one says, good evening. I need advice on how to move forward on an issue. I am a married man that is a lot older. I am married to a man that is a lot older than me. Please bear in mind, age has never been an issue because we were friends before becoming lovers, then got married. My marriage is almost 8 years now. This man is full of ego. I know men have their ego, but his own is over the roof. Most times we get into any fight, I'm always the first to make the move to ensure we squash whatever issue we have. He would rather keep malice than apologize, even when he is wrong. I'm not one that likes fight, and even before marriage, we made a pact that we would not go to bed angry with each other. That pact, a lot of us made it. How many of us keep it? I'm not one that likes to fight. Okay, yeah. But this man has thrown that out of the window. If I don't make the move, then the issue will be unresolved. I feel like I'm about to give bad advice. Recently, I decided to start working out and I bought gym wears. After getting the clothes, as I was trying it out, I was so excited to show him so that he can see how serious I have decided to take my weight loss. I was expecting him to give me some type of encouragement or advice, but the next thing this man did was to start laughing at me. All the confidence I had worked hard on was just deflated by that action. I felt extremely sad and angry, and I said, instead of you to encourage me, you are laughing. Stupid laughter, making me feel insecure about my looks. After saying this, I walked out. Since that day, he didn't apologize. Neither did he try to even let me know that it wasn't his intention. If at all, it wasn't. It's been over a week now and we are not speaking to each other. I honestly want to keep it that way because I won't apologize to someone that made me feel less than myself. My dear, you don't owe him any apology to begin with. Like I said, I feel like I'm about to give bad advice. People should hold me. Let me not give bad advice. I want to know what I should do at this point because he's not looking like someone who is bothered and that just fuels my anger. I don't want to resent him, but if things continue like this, I don't think I want to be in the same space with someone who sees me as an object of comedy. Woo! Okay, that one was a mouthful. See, oh my God. Like I said, I feel like I'm about to give, is this video about to be a bad advice video? Because I feel like the first thing I said about the abortion, some people will be like, oh, and then now I want to steal advice on this. See, first of all, I feel like it's a huge problem when you are in a relationship with someone and the person cannot say, I'm sorry. The person cannot apologize. There are certain people who are like, no. Some people say there's some people say apology is by acting right, doing this. No. No, like, I don't know how to say this. No. When you are sorry, say you're sorry, then the action will follow. Don't sit and always expect me to be the one to say sorry. We have issues. You never want to, and I feel like it's not just this man that's like that. I have talked with so many women who would tell you that their men are the same way. They never want to have conversation about issues. They just feel like, okay, we're going to stay. If you don't come to talk about it, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to address the situation. We're going to leave it. Like I said, I'm about to give you bad advice. If he doesn't come to talk about it, you two don't talk about it. I know it might be killing the marriage. Some people will say talk to somebody. But for me, I'm feeling really bad shooting this video because I feel like I really did not read these things to think. Sometimes I read these questions and I think of what I want to say before saying, but this one I just came here. So I feel like I'm just giving it raw to me. You have to talk to him, make him understand that you people are in a relationship, and in relationships, it's for two people. If he does something wrong, he's supposed to know that he has done something wrong, because I feel like it's horrible if all the time you're the one trying to sort things out, and he's feeling like he hasn't done anything wrong. That's why I feel like that's already a huge red flag. Or it's not a red flag, red carpet. But you should talk to him and tell him how it makes you feel. Like, we cannot be in a relationship, we cannot be in a marriage, and I'm always the one telling you I'm sorry. I'm always the one coming to talk about our issues. Is it that this marriage is not worth it for you? It's not worth it enough for you to sit down and have a conversation about the issues we're having? If that is it, let's talk about that. Maybe we should not be married. Or let's see how we can make things better. But if I was in your shoes, after talking like that, if I don't see any changes, I'm sorry. If we have an argument or a misunderstanding, let nobody apologize. Let's just be living our life and going quietly, because to me that's too much. And when it comes to the laughter, I wasn't there, so I really cannot tell. But sometimes you can be very playful with your partner. It depends. Was it a situation where he was just trying to be playful and then he laughed? You know your partner best and you should understand. I know how that can make you feel, especially when you're feeling insecure about your body and then somebody is trying to make a mockery of how you look and all that. It is not funny. Your partner is supposed to make you feel good about yourself. Like, I always say the story of when I was pregnant with my husband. I looked scary, guys. Like, for kidding, I was black, my nose was huge, I was like a ball. all, but my husband would always tell me I looked beautiful. Even when he even made me to doubt myself, because when I would look at myself in the mirror, I really was not liking what I saw. But his man will always make me to feel like I am so beautiful, like there's nothing, I've not even changed. The pregnancy has not even done anything for me. See, when I had the baby and I looked at myself, so I feel like your partner is supposed to be that person that is pumping you up and not bringing you down. So him bringing you down, you should tell him how that really made you feel as well. Like, explain to him how that made you feel. Okay, we're not going the petty route, cause bad advice. If I was a petty route, I'll tell you, is he fat? Also laugh at his how they say it, his fat tummy. Is he skinny? Laugh at how skinny he is. Just go for one of his insecurities and laugh at it. Let's see how well he's going to take it. But we're not being petty today. Today we're trying to give good advice. So for me, that's how I'll handle it. I'll tell him how it makes me feel. And another thing I'm going to tell you is that you are a beautiful woman. Okay, I don't need to see you to know that you're beautiful. If that man got married to you, it's because he knows that you're a beautiful woman. He knows that you're a baddie. You should, if you're doing your workout, it should first of all be for yourself. You should know what you want to do. Sometimes some of these men, they'll be laughing at, he's projecting. He doesn't want you to look as good as you have to look, okay? He doesn't want you to put in more effort, because he's like, okay, right now, both of us, we are at 5 on 10. If this girl goes and starts working out, she's going to be an 8 and I'm going to be a 2. And I don't want it to be like that. So let me just break her down so that she will not be able, she's not going to look better than me. So, my darling, you're beautiful. Work out for yourself. Look good for yourself first. It's important, because that man, he really doesn't, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. The next and the last one, I've talked too much today. The next and the last one is, I came to the UK October 2023 for my master program, and I came alone with the hope of bringing my wife, son to join me. But getting here, it wasn't easy, so we all thought it would be so difficult to bring them. I graduated last year November, and now I got a link for visa sponsorship, of which I had emptied my account of every penny, and my wife also borrowed me some part of money. I also took a loan from a cooperative. Now the sponsorship link isn't looking straightforward, as I discussed with my wife, and I want to request for a refund before it's too late. That's even if it's not already too late, because it's now looking like a scam. And the first thing my wife said was I should send her money back to her. She's tired of hoping and all that. Yes, I understand how frustrating it is. It is not to join for her, but God. Okay, I understand how frustrating it is, not just for her, but also for me. She said, I feel so relaxed, and I'm not putting in my best. Okay, apparently this is a man writing. I feel like spouses, we should learn how to support our spouse, support each other, even when things are hard, even when things are not going our way. Some of us women will know the try. Like, you can imagine what this man is already going through. He's already stressed out at the fact that he has invested and he might have lost. It's not just his own money, cooperative's money, his wife's money, and the first thing that the wife can say is, "I bring my money, oh, you're not trying hard enough, you're not." It's just discouraging. That I know that there are certain times that your partner, you can just look at it like, my partner is too slow, this person is not pushing, this person is not doing anything. But at that moment, while that thing is happening, I don't feel like that's the best moment for you to react like that. Sometimes just listen, see, there are certain things that my husband is complaining to me, like, okay, for example, I've told him that don't do this thing, I feel like this is a bad deal, I don't feel like it's something that you should do, let's not do this thing, and then he goes ahead and does it. Imagine how I feel when he now comes back to me and he's like, oh my God, Kenna, that thing that I did like that, it did not turn out right, it did not work as I was expecting, I'm just upset, I don't know what to do. Imagine how I can feel. At that point, I can start telling him, I told you so, I told you don't do this thing. But now, no, what I do at that point is, what this man needs at this point is calming down. So I definitely just try to calm him down, trying to make him know, oh, I'm there for you. When he has calmed down, when everything is going, do not think that I would say I never bring it up. And I go back and I tell him, uncle, you see now, did I not tell you? I told you that this thing will happen. Not I told you so, but I tell him, like, I had said this and this had to happen like this. Why? Sometimes you see why you have to listen to me. But hitting it hard at that point, it can be just too much. So yes, guys, I feel like I'm going to end this one here today. Tell me what you think about my advices. I know this video is kind of bad advice video, but Tell me what you think. Do you agree with me? Are you a bad girl like me, or you are a better person? Come and give your own opinions in the comment section. Thank you guys very much for watching this one, and I am going to see you on my next one. Okay guys, love you. Bye.